Okay then, so I'm gonna teach you how to make an origami Harrier fighter jet. Okay, so this is not gonna be easy. I'm not gonna show you what it looks like right now. Like, I don't have a completed model with me. All I have is just this leftover when I folded it wrong. It was just an experiment. It didn't work, and it's like 10 p.m. over here. I'm not gonna fold a second one just to show you guys. So I'm just gonna make one. You guys are just gonna have to trust me. Okay, so if you thought my A10 and this M16 was difficult, oh god, you've seen nothing yet. You've seen nothing yet. This is extremely difficult. So if you're a beginner, leave now. Find a much easier jet to fold. Okay, like a Diamondback fighter jet or something. I don't know. Not this. Definitely not this. Okay, this is not a simple fighter jet. For the advanced people here, there's gonna be some difficult parts, maybe some like closed sinks. I think there's a part where you have to reposition like some parts of paper or whatever it's called, but the point is that it's difficult. And part of the base is not going to be easy, but once you learn it, I guarantee once you learn it, you can make tons of great planes like this. But yeah, let's start. Okay, so you're gonna wanna crease the diagonals so that we can make a preliminary folder. I can't pronounce things. Okay. Okay. If the camera quality is even worse than usual, it's because that this is a larger sheet of paper. It's 7 by 7 inches, I think. Yeah, somewhere around 7 by 7. So, you're gonna have to deal with that. But I'll zoom up in the parts where it's needed. There's gonna be a lot of pre-creasing here, so yeah. Okay. Down. Oh, by the way, if you want it to be all white like this, you're gonna want the colored side facing you. If you want it the other way around, if you want it to be colored, you want the white side facing you. I think I should probably mention that beforehand. I think a lot of you guys know this already, but you know, just for the beginners attempting this anyway. So just making sure everything lines up. Oh crap. I hope I didn't. I really hope you guys saw that. I didn't look at the camera. I wasn't like looking at the recording. I think you get what I'm talking about because I'm shooting this on an iPhone. So, okay, so you want to get it into this preliminary folder, whatever you call it. I can't pronounce things, like I said. It's really hard to see. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there it is. That's the center crease. Okay, that's the center crease we're looking for. Hold on that, because we're gonna need that later, obviously. Decrease that. I really hope you guys can bear with me because this camera quality is not that great, and again, it's night time outside. So, I don't know, like lighting and all that shit, it's not gonna help this. So, for the camera to focus. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to make a bird base. Now this bird base is going to be very important because it forms like 4 separate parts, which will split off into the smaller bits for the plane. But for now, we're just going to need to pedal fold these in, or at least inside reverse fold them. Do it however you want it, but we're going to need a bird base, so... Honestly, I should have just skipped these steps, but, like, you know, again, beginners are probably going to try to attempt this. Sorry, something's going on with the tip over there. It's very warm in here. I don't know why. Yes, I do live in the US. Yes, it is summer 2023. Yes, there is a heat wave. No, I don't think it's mainly hit here that much. Because I live in, like, the eastern parts of the United States. I'm not going to say specifically where. Some of my subscribers know where I... Well, at least know what state I am in. But I'm not going to reveal anything further than that. Oh, wait, hold on. If you're going to do some extra pre-creasing, I recommend you iron these with your thumb. By the way, for beginners, use your thumb. If you need to highlight a crease so that you can see it better, use your thumb. Okay, just don't use it too much on thin paper like this, but just do it enough, like maybe 2 or 3 times, like this, just so that I can show up. Why am I giving tips in the middle of an origami tutorial? It's like, it's not useful. Hold on, wait. Ah, okay, so I did get it on point. You have to be very specific about this. Oh, right, I should mention that you don't have to do this step. Like, if you're making this for someone... Hold on, I'm just going to do something real quick. I see the center now. Sorry, I had to take it off camera. I was doing something real quick. But, it's not important. It's not that important. So, you just fold it up just like the other side. Fold the sides in. Fold this so that it touches this. You gotta make sure it touches that. Oh god, the camera quality is just the worst. Like, I can see it on my phone. It kind of makes me want to throw up. But it's like, again, it's late. I don't care. So, sorry if you guys didn't see that correctly, but I don't care either. I think that's touching the center. Yeah, it's touching the center. Okay, we're good. Make sure you fold it along these intersections too, right here. I forgot to note that, sorry. Oh, by the way, there may be a gap here, but you don't need to worry about that. It's not going to impact anything. I don't think it will anyway. Usually it doesn't for me. Not that much anyway. I wish they had like HD or something. Just tell me in the comments if like you can put HD video quality on your iPhone. Because I think my storage can take it. I want better quality on these videos. I just can't get it. So, oh shoot, I forgot to explain. Okay, so here, we're going to do something called an open sync for you beginners. So here, so these pre-creases, see this? This is going to be basically, well, not deleted, but inside. So it's basically this, except on the inside, like the really, really inside. That sounded wrong, but I think you get the point. Okay, so we're going to partially unfold this. I'm going to zoom out a bit so you guys can get a slightly better look. Open this triangle up, and then using this crease right here, you're going to pop that, fold along that crease, and fold along this crease too. Take these sides, pull, and then fold along this one. And just tuck it in, I guess. Not the best explanation, but I don't care. Oh, wait, something doesn't... Oh my god. Yeah, that happens with OpenSync sometimes. Sorry about this. Ah, it's better. Okay. Okay, so it should look like this. Okay? Now, we're gonna want to fold up on both sides. Now, this is extremely important. It may look insignificant, but this is extremely important. I've been here before, okay? Some people skip these kind of steps. In this case, do not skip this step whatsoever. You have to do this one. You absolutely have to. You have to, well, basically, you just fold the side over, and fold the side over on the other side, and you just fold up. Only one flap, not two. You have to iron that really good. Make sure that the crease is in there pretty good. Do it on the other side. These side creases will become extremely important later on for the base. There's a very, very tricky step. It's not going to be pretty. Alright, fold it back to normal. Did something just pop? That's fine. Okay. Back to normal. Or at least something normal. You want to fold this tip to this intersection right here between the center crease and this line thing. Oh yeah, make sure that they fold along these 2 points. Now this one is another one of those folds, just like the last one I did, where you have to do it. You have to. Okay, so fold that down, and then you're going to fold this tip back up to the top. Like this top right here. Let me focus the camera. Sorry about my hands. There you go. Should be like that. Iron that crease. Alright then, zoom out a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it on the same side because, well, again, difficult fold incoming. It's just gonna make it a bit easier. Okay, so most of the creases are done. There's 2 more I need to do. Well, technically that's 1 step, but it's 2 creases, so I'm just gonna say 2. I don't care. Okay, you're gonna take this tip, you're gonna open sink that in as well. So in this case, I'm pretty sure you can just pull it. Normally you would have to unfold it and do all that other stuff. Actually, you know what? I will unfold it. It just makes it easier. Let me get this at 0.5 or something. Hold on. Yeah, this is good. Sorry about the stand, but again, I don't care. At the same time, I'm just trying to fold origami and post it to YouTube. Yeah, that might pop up sometimes. You just push it down further. Alright, you're going to take these. It should be able to fold into an X, but that's not exactly what we want. So we're going to take the sides, and we're going to pull them down. Like reach in there and pull them down. Oh god, there's a bit left overs. And it's fine, just do it on both sides. Basically, you're just folding down a triangle. Is that yeah, it's not ripped. Okay, that's good. Okay, so remember this crease, you're going to use it again. You're going to fold this edge to this edge right here. This is another crease you cannot skip, okay? Now, this is the difficult part. I gotta go to, like, a decimal point, like 0.9 or something. I don't know. You know, 1 times is good enough. So, you're gonna fold this up. You're gonna take this. See this? They should make a triangle. Now, with the sheer force of friction, you're gonna pull them apart. You're gonna try to pull them apart, okay? And then you're gonna pull this even further, so that this crease lines up with this edge. Now, I know that's a bit confusing, because it is, but I'll just walk you through it, okay? This part is just going to try to stay open like this. That's why we made those pre-creases. So remember the one where you had to fold it down and then you had to fold it back up before we open synced it? If you can see the crease right there. Focus camera, it's not focusing. Okay, whatever. The point is that you have to push it out. push that crease out. And then use this crease push that triangle in. Just give me a second. Like this. Is that thunderstorm outside? No, I think it's just people going insane. Oh god, camera works bad. Okay. The inside should look kinda like this. It looks weird, and it is, but hopefully that explanation ran you through step by step. I can only pray, because I don't have many resources to explain further. I don't even have the time. Okay. Pull out these creases. Very good. There you go. That's another one. Oh yeah, and you have to push these in. God. The camera is not focusing. Why is it not focusing? Fold this over. Fold this over too. Don't fold in half. That was an accident. Fold it over in the opposite direction. And now you have the base. Well, actually, there is one more step you can technically do. But this one varies between planes. But I have like 2 planes using the same base, so we're just going to call this one the base. You split this in half. Not all the way. Just until you reach these 2 creases right here. Why is it not? It's not cooperating. It's not. Okay. There. Now see this? See this? You're going to fold up to this point. There you go. You should have something that looks like a slightly angled triangle. Like this. Oh yeah, and it has this little edge here, but that doesn't matter. Do it on the same side. One more time. Alright, that's good. If you want to, you don't have to, but I prefer to. It just makes the model a bit easier to shape, kinda. You can fold these in, so I'm going to for the purpose of this. Okay, now you're going to take this side and then push it into, well, not push it, just fold it down onto this crease. It's not cooperating again. Alright, that crease. We're going to do a open sync. No, not an open sync. Close sync on this later. Those are more difficult than open syncs, so, you know, for the beginners who are still here. Or just intermediates. Intermediate folders don't see those a lot either. You're going to want to take this edge, fold on this edge. Probably zoom it in a bit. Just make it a bit clearer, even though the camera won't focus. There. And let's see if we can do it on the other side. Oh, God. There. And there. Alright, there you go. Now this is where the close sinks come in. So these close sinks are particularly difficult. Maybe not the triangle ones, but this one is going to be kind of difficult. I don't do them so much, so it's difficult for me. But really experienced origami folders, you guys will have just, well, you guys can laugh at us or something. I don't know, but, oh god, maybe I should push it out a bit. Okay, so let's start with the triangle one. This one's going to be a bit easier. So basically, closed sinks are where you can't reopen it, you can't restructure it. You have to push the whole thing in. Just push it in. Just push it in. That's it. Take the corner, push it in. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and follow the creases. Push that all the way through. Make it all the way through. It did. Yeah, this one was messy, but it's acceptable, I guess. Do it on the same side. Alright, this one was much better. We're gonna have to fold this, like, quadrilateral, or whatever you call those four-sided shapes in. Alright, so instead of just one corner, you're gonna have to push in two. And that's why it's even more of a pain. Push this one in two, follow the creases from there. Still being annoying. Yes, it will look like a mess like this when you start folding it. Oh crap, I lost focus. Oh, there we go, we're back. Okay, this one was messy. This one was pretty messy. I'm sorry, but, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this. I can see the experienced origami folders, yeah. They probably did this, they probably can do this one a lot cleaner than I can. But I'm stuck with this YouTube channel, and I am not an origami master. I'm just an expert. Yes, there's a huge difference. Masters can just look at, like, a crease pattern or something, and they can fold the model. I cannot. I have basically never done that in my entire life. Well, actually, there was this one time, but that's kind of it. I don't count it because it was just a really, really simple paper plane. So, yeah, pretty bad close sinks. I'm just going to pray to God they line up. Well, mostly. Okay, I'll accept that. Yeah, as you can see, This model's a bit of a mess. Let me see if I can fix this a bit. Nah. Okay then. So, we're gonna have to take this. Basically, we're gonna fold it all the way back here. Actually, well, hold on, let me check the side. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. Big mistake. I have to fold away all the way back here. Yes, there is a difference. If you fold it on the inside of this, it's gonna lead you to this. So don't do that. Now you're gonna fold this line up to this line. God, I can't even call creases anymore. I'm that tired. What's going on with my life? Why am I like this? Why am I here? It's probably like 10:30. Yeah, it's like around 10:30 right now. And I'm still making an origami video? What am I doing with my life? You know what, after this, I'm just gonna watch some YouTube. I can't sleep at this point. It's not working. What? Wait, hold on. Yeah, you have to pedal fold these in. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, that's better. If there's a little gap, that should be fine. Like this gap between this line and this line. Honestly, it won't matter. If you don't have a gap there, cool, lucky you. If you do, screw it, it's fine. Won't change anything. Not really, anyway. Okay. So this one's a bit difficult. You're gonna want to fold like this. This is basically just a reference, though. And you're gonna want to fold like this up. This flap is going to become the tail fin. So you're gonna want to inside reverse fold this in. Inside reverse fold this out. And then you're gonna take these two, well, at least take one. Make sure that they fold accordingly. And then you're basically gonna crimp this so that it all comes in together. Like this. Now, you're gonna want to take this. Wait, hold on. Push this a bit more forward. Makes it a bit easier to make the tail fins. Oh crap, I forgot an important step. Okay, so quick note. Okay. So to lock the wings, this is gonna flap around and stuff. No matter what paper you have. It's going to make it look a lot thicker. Oh god, but then it's supposed to be. But you're supposed to lock this by folding this flap in, because this connects both of them. So this is a pretty thick piece of paper right here, so it's fine. It'll keep it in there, but it's gonna be harder to shape it, but it's worth it. I'd say it's worth it. Lock the other one in. There you go. Fold the main wings down, I guess you can call them. And then fold this part down make sure this crease generally lines up with this surface. If you want to, you can do this. Not gonna help that much. You can take these, make a pocket. Take these two sides, right? And then you're gonna wanna push it in from these parts right here so that this edge lines up with this edge. Like this. Wait, hold on, something's messed up down here. There's better. Like that. Fold the middle tail fin up, whatever you call it. Fold the sides up. Take this and fold this so that the end of this fold meets with this intersection. See how you can see the, oh god, it's not focusing, this line and how it meets up right to that line. Just like that. Simple. Take this. And this kind of locks it in a bit better, but doesn't help that much. Instead of locking it in here, you can help lock it by pushing it in here instead. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side for symmetry and stuff. This is not lining up. Okay, there it is. It's lining up now. Now comes the shaping. So, this entire section, we're going to round it out into a cylinder. So it's going to turn from two straight lines to a cylinder, like a circle. And that's going to create the Harrier jump jet's strangely extremely large air intakes. I have no idea why they're that big. That kind of sounded wrong. Well, we're going to move on. From here, the back, you may want to pop this out. Try to make a hole in here big enough so that the rest of the body shapes itself pretty much, kinda-ish. And just shape the rest of it, you know, just round it out and stuff. This part may pop out, so just crease it, I guess. That might help keep the shape a bit better. And yes, this does work on, well, this is not gonna, the shaping is gonna be pretty difficult on like printer paper. But notebook paper and thinner, it's gonna work fine. I fold these with notebook paper all the time. It works fine on them. You're gonna have this large gash, but you know, you're gonna be displaying it like this, not like this, unless you're a psychopath. Or making some strange war diorama that I don't know about. Push it back in there. Fold these sides down. Well, not sides, they're more like tail fins. Make sure they keep here on a plane. They actually do face down. If you want to, you can just take the tip, fold it wherever you like, and inside reverse fold it. Like that. Cool. Yay. Amazing. We're going to work on the cockpit last. Actually, there is one thing I need to do. Okay, so remember this crease? You basically just unintentionally make this crease, but it's useful because you fold the front part of the nose into that intersection between the center crease and this one. And then you can fold a little bit, leave a little bit of space here for some detailing. Now you can do this if you want a shorter nose, but if you want a longer one, you fold all the way back here instead. And you may still have to do this fold. You can like fold it up here if you want, but for now I'm just going to do a judgment fold because I'm still tired. And it just makes it look a bit more cartoonish, which I'm fine with. Honestly, I kind of prefer that look. So fold the inside tips down. Push it in. And maybe if you want to, you can round it out. This part, oh god, I'm stuttering. That is not necessary, but you can if you want to. There you go, that part's rounded now. A bit more anyway. It looks a bit strange, but it's rounded out in person. So, take this, line it up with this one, if you folded it correctly. Obviously, I did not fold mine correctly, but this should line up with this, so. Fold this, so that this edge becomes parallel with this, and this edge also touches this point right here. It's a bit confusing, but it's not that bad. Again, this is uneven, so I'm going to use this as a reference because that's where it should be. Apologies, but it's just a bit cheap. It's just easier. It's not lining up. Hold on. And unlike the M16, neatness does not count in this model. So, for the people who aren't very good at folding things on camera like me, yay. Amazing. Oh, God. This kind of forms like the missile hardpoint, whatever you want to call them. It's one of those things, like on the side here. You just roll them up. Fold it down. Make sure that it has anhedral angle, which means that the point should face down, like this. So, yeah, that's what it is. If I had to criticize one big thing, at least when it looks like it's folded correctly, this is not folded correctly, like I said, these are uneven, but I'm not very good with folding things on camera, and honestly, I just designed this on an Origami, like, modeling thing on a computer. I didn't really fold this until just now. God, get in. Get in. God. So it may look sloppy, but once you master this, I know it's going to look great. I've mastered this already. But yeah, this is kind of my first time folding it on camera. But aside from that, a mastered model has great air intakes. Okay, great air intakes. It should, yeah, like I said, it should look like a cylinder. Just imagine this is gone. And it pretty much just looks like a cylinder. The wings are a bit stubby and disproportionate to the rest of the model, but for now, I think what I can work with, this is probably the best option, because I can't see another one. You can alter it so that you don't have these hard points. You can just, like, inside reverse fold the wing to your content. So yeah, sure, if you want to do that, you can. I'm not going to judge you. I wish I could find a better way to do this, but this is the best way to produce, like, one of those tail fins where it's split into 3 parts. So that's the best way to do it. The cockpit I'm already satisfied with. And The one thing I hate about this is the giant crack down here. That is the only thing holding this back so far, but otherwise, it's a pretty good model. I recommend you fold this. If you want to, you can give some to your friends, stuff like that. I've given them to a couple friends at my school, and they all love them. So, bye.